Many guitarists struggle to learn solos, and most of the time it has nothing to do with technique. I remember spending 2 weeks on a solo that I should have learned in 3 days. I kept running it from the top, hitting the same wall, and wondering what was wrong with me. Nothing was wrong with me. I just had the wrong system. After watching this video, you will learn solos much faster than you think. If this is your first time here, I'm Rod Rodriguez, a professional musician and guitar teacher for over 30 years. On this channel, you will find guitar lessons, gear reviews, and much more. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any new videos. I'm going to show you 3 phases that will change the way you approach any solo, from the very first listen all the way to playing it up the speed. Let's get into it. Phase 1, listen before you play. Before you even pick up the guitar, you just listen. Put the track on and listen to the solo 5 or 10 times, but not passively. You're listening with a purpose, making it out in your head. Where does the phrasing breathe? Where are the bends, the slides, the fast runs? Where is it going to get tricky? Most guitarists skip this completely. They hear a solo, grab the guitar, and start flumming through it. And what happens? They discover the hard parts by accident, right in the middle of practicing. That kills your momentum and your focus. Here's something most people never think about. Pay attention to the other instruments too. The dynamics of the band tell you where the solo is going. If the drums and bass are building up, a fast run is probably coming. If everything gets quieter, the solo will likely get more melodic. The other instruments give you a roadmap. So let's take a look at Dream Theater's Paul Meander's guitar solo. How the band is building up the dynamics. That's the solo. And you got it. And I love it. It comes building up to the fretting part. So can you hear how the band helps the dynamics? You know where the solo is going to? When you listen first, you already know where the walls are before you hit them. You are not reacting, you are prepared. Phase 2, understand what's behind the solo. This is where most guitarists miss a huge shortcut. Before you learn the notes, ask yourself, what key is this solo in? What chords is it played over? What scales are being used? Now I know what you are thinking. Do I need to learn scales just to learn a solo? Not necessarily, but it helps a lot. If you know the scale shape the solo is built on, you already know where most of the notes are. They're just arranged in a different order. That's a massive shortcut. Let me show you what I mean. 3 solos, 3 completely different songs, all played with the same scale shape in the same key. Check how these 3 solos, they are played on the same pentatonic box. Same scale, different songs, can you hear it? Same idea works with arpeggios. The opening arpeggio shape in Dire Straits' Sultans of Swing is the same shape in Yngwie Malmsteen's Rising Force. Notice that these 2 songs, they have the same arpeggio shapes. Sultans of Swing, it's a D minor with that shape, right? It's a B flat, that shape, and C, that shape. While the Yngwie Malmsteens, it's exactly the same shapes but 2 frets up. It's a E minor, a C major, and a D major. right? So exactly the same shapes, right? 2 frets up, when you recognize those shapes, your fingers already know where to go. You're not learning random notes. You're connecting dots you already have. The last thing to identify in this phase is the technique. Is it legato, alternate picking, tapping? Knowing this ahead of time tells you exactly how to practice it and saves you from drilling it the wrong way. The tapping pattern in Metallica's One is almost identical to what Van Halen does in Eruption. If you already know how tapping works, you're halfway there before you learn a single note. Look at how both solos, Eruption and One, they follow the same pattern, of course, different scales, right? And but they play exactly the same pattern, like this: tapping, hammer on, right? Tapping, hammer on. At One, it's exactly the same thing. Phase 3, isolate, drill, and build up. This is where the real work happens. The biggest mistake is running the whole solo over and over, hoping it will get better. It won't. You're just reinforcing the mistakes along with the notes. Instead, take one small chunk and slow it way down, 50 to 60% of the original tempo. Use a metronome, a slow down app, or even YouTube speed settings. And loop just that. Not the whole phrase, just that second moment. Drill that chunk until it feels easy at slow speed. Not comfortable, easy. There's a difference. Let me demonstrate with a lick from my song On the Road from my latest album, Tales of a Changing Life Part 2. By the way, it's available on all streaming platforms. I will leave the links in the description. Here's the rule for speed. Never practice at full speed until 80% of that speed feels completely effortless. Speed you force falls apart under pressure. Speed you got through slow, clean repetition, that speed sticks. Bump the tempo up 5 BPM at a time and give yourself enough time before going faster. Apply this consistently and you will learn solos faster, retain them longer, and enjoy the process a whole lot more. If this video helped you, give it a like and subscribe. I post videos every week. If you want to learn more about me, my music, and my private lessons, please check my website at www.rodrodriguez.net. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video.